this has kind of been a rambling session, and no one's gonna click on this because of that. But you know what? Here's the intro with the dog in the background. I know this video's long, but stick around. Give me a chance, please. I want views. There's a lot of chaos. Subscribe. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and the Let's Play. So, um, last episode I really didn't do much. I really just got the enchanting table and I enchanted my armor and gave it all protection 1. So we're chilling now. We shouldn't die unless I suck at this game. Um, but all that I'm thinking about doing this episode is exploring the land. Specifically to like gather materials and stuff. Like more wood, just the stuff up top. So I'm gonna take bundles that I've gotten from villagers, or the villages, I should say. Um, let me, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But instead of just like walking around and doing stuff mindlessly, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about a few things, because I actually have topics now. Um, would you guys prefer romance or romance but anime? Decisions. Except I'm gonna make it for you. We're gonna do anime. I might do regular romance after, but I don't know. Depends on how long I spend talking about this. So, last episode, I talked about the fact that I was watching Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions, and that I was on season 2. Well, I finished it. And what do I have to say about it? Incredible. I am gonna talk about a few things, so maybe spoilers. I don't know if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's great. So the ending. A lot of people when they watch something, they base it off the ending kind of. A lot of people care about the ending more than the actual, you know, story, like a little bit more, you know. Um I personally don't mind whether like stories end well or not. Well, I do, but we're gonna talk about this. How did I like how it ended? I loved how it ended. Uh, I loved it. It was great. Honestly, it although it does have, like fan service to a sense, like it's great. Honestly, it could do without it. Like I feel like a lot of anime could do without it, but it's just there to like bring in everyone. Um, but like honestly, like just like putting all that stuff aside, like and you just look at the story and everything that's going on. It's so it's beautiful. It's it's beautiful. That's just like the way you that's just the way you say it. There's really no other word. It's perfect. Maybe not perfect in a lot of people's eyes, but I personally loved it. The emotional scenes were great. Obviously, MC Yuta and Rika. Yes, I know her name now. I know last time I said her name. Um, oh, I didn't never said it. I was like the main girl, and I just didn't know her name. Um, but yeah, Rika. She's great. I love the noise she makes when she gets hit. Um, but honestly, like her character is great. What's her name? Oh, I just don't even know their names. Um, the magical devil girl. I forget her name. I don't have a bed. Shoot. So her character is great. It's so good. She has Chinibyo. If you haven't seen the series, then you don't really know what Chunibyo is, and it's sort of just like having a big imagination, and like it's sort of like you're just lost in your own world, and you like put reality aside. In a sense, I don't want to be like I know about it. Like I don't want to be like, yeah, this is exactly what Chunibyo is, and you know, like I don't want to do that. Can you like eat some grass, man? Um, but her having Chunibyo and then also like being aware of reality is like so good. It's so good. And like she's the reason why Rika sort of like grows as a character more. And like I really can't explain it. But it's season 2 episode 11 and 10, I think. I think it's both of those. Um where she like helps Rika and then she's confronting her love towards Yuta. It's beautiful. Like the battle that's portrayed at the end with obviously spoilers here, um, with her and the oh my god, what was it called? The Dark Dragon? Is that what it was called? Dark Dragon? Um, like her like finally like fighting off the love that she has towards Yuta, and it's so great. It's just great. And the final scene with Yuta and Rika. Jeez. Oh, let me loot this. It's so well done. Like even though they didn't kiss, it's like it's still showing that they have like such a good relationship with each other. And it's like it doesn't have to be all about like kissing and doing all that stuff, you know? Like it's so it's great. Um, I also found out that there's a crap. I found out that there's a movie, and I have to watch it. Well, I don't have to, but you know I want to. You know, crap. Don't shoot me. I'm gonna cry. Um, but there's a movie, and I want to watch it. I know I think there is a movie for Kaguya-sama, but I just it's not it's not on the place that I watched it, so I put it off. All right. Let's I'd love to keep commentating here. But it was great, honestly. Season 1 of Love is War. Chunibyo. Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. Oh crap. This is not. I'm just gonna let them keep shooting each other. Okay, that was I almost cried. Speaking of almost cried because I almost died right here. I I was smiling in the final episode. It was great. Oh my god. Like I thought they were gonna kiss and then they didn't, but I was like, really? But then at the end, I was just fine with it because it was so good. Honestly, the comedy in it is great as well. That was the one time that I mess it up. Oh my god. And it's on recording. Oh no, no. Everyone unsubscribed. Oh no. But yeah, the comedy in it was great. Honestly, like it was really good. I know I don't really know what to say about it, 'cause you know I'm not really good at talking about like stuff like this, like rating. Um, why is it so like slow? It's so weird. Um, but yeah, it was great. I really loved it. Let me think here. Like I don't really know. I'm trying to think. 'Cause I was watching it while I was farming. I haven't gotten off. I was watching it, I was just farming. Just how I've been doing in every single world before I die, so maybe that's why I keep dying. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna watch the movie probably later. I'm not sure. I think it's 90 minutes long, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, but I think it's 90 minutes long, which is great. Honestly, I'm very excited. I believe it. I think it's the sequel, because I want to say it's the sequel to both seasons, but it might be the sequel to season one and the prequel to season two. I'm not too positive, because then I'm gonna have to rewatch everything. Um, kidding. I'm gonna have to wait a while before I do that if I do. But I'm probably gonna find a new anime to watch by the time that this comes out. Oh my god! By the time this comes out, um, yeah, I'm already gonna be done with like two animes already by then, I think. Is there a desert? What is that? 'Cause currently, I'm still on the first world. Um, so you know how like I had the first world with the two buildings, and then we died, and then we went to the next one, and then we died. Yeah, that's where I'm at the time of recording. Um, you know, I don't want to cross this. And then it's a birch, and there's nothing in the birch. I think I'm just gonna keep going in that direction. Um, but there's a spider. Um, yeah, I'm gonna watch the movie later, and next episode I'll give my reviews, 'cause you know, man, you know, every time I watch a romance anime, it makes my standards go unreasonably high. 'Cause I know it's not gonna happen, so it's like this would be great to have. Ugh, it's I don't know. It's in a sense it makes me sad, but at the same time it's also like it makes me happy. It's like it's weird. I don't know. It's a really nice thing though, you know. Obviously to the people that watch the animes, like you know how I feel. Also, I'm turning on my fan, so if there's like if you hear it, I'm very sorry. Why do I keep missing these? Here, let me turn it down a bit actually. My game just froze. So I'm gonna be looking for another romance anime to watch after this though. Um, it's 'cause I like romance animes. They're great. They're great. I love love. Um, my game just froze again. Jeez, can't have anything around here. But wait, am I drowning? Oh no. Okay. But yeah, I don't. I'm gonna be looking for. Wow. Okay. Fire prot. That's a nice. That's a nice one. I'll take it. Um, but you know. Wait, I should take this obsidian. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching for a new romance anime to watch. Some that I've already watched are Horimiya, More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. Obviously Kaguya-sama Love is War, and finishing up now Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. Um, My Dress Up Darling. Oh, I forgot I watched that one. I'm just like thinking off the top of my head. Um, man. Too Many Losing Heroines. Oh my God, that one was great. That one was great. Do you know, I'm telling you guys that like romance animes can go without the what's it called? The fan service. They would be so much better without them, but you know, it's just how it is. But oh, Too Many Losing Heroines is great. Honest, watch it. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's great. Um, it's actually like one of my favorite animes in general. Like it's great. I loved it. Um, like even though like obviously mild spoilers. The main girl and the main guy, they don't like they kind of don't have they don't really have romance. It's kind of like a girl best friend and a guy best friend, and then with like their friend group. If you don't like that, then I don't know, 'cause like they don't do anything romantic in a sense. Like they do, but they don't. I don't know. It's kind of whatever you think. From what I've heard, they haven't done anything like romantical in the manga either. If you have watched it and you don't watch the manga or read the manga and I just kind of spoiled it, my bad. But I'm not too positive myself, so don't take my word for it. But apparently that's the truth. Um, but yeah, honestly, it's one of my favorites. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Um, Let me think here. I'm sure there's another one that I watched. I'm trying to think here. Um, I don't know. But you know what? Let's start talking about real love here, right? We'll talk about my real love. You know, my love life. My love life. You know? Since I know you guys care about that so much. Emmanuel, we don't give a booty crap about your love life. We want to watch you play Minecraft and talk about anime. We don't care about you. Yeah, whatever, man. I don't. It's whatever. We're gonna talk about it. Anyways, um, where to start? You know. Let's go back. Let's talk about this experience. A few people know about this. Not a lot of people. But it's something that I don't really care about anyways, anymore at least. So, you know, I'm fine with it being out there. Um, I thought it was a desert snow biome. So, um, I think, let's see here. Um, about 7 years ago? Probably a little bit more than that. Maybe 8 years ago. I used to have this crush on a girl from, and it was a girl that went to church. I had a crush on her. Um, I still see her occasionally now, but I don't really talk to her. Recently we have started like saying hi to each other, but nothing else than that. But back then, we used to hang out all the time. She was like my childhood best friend, pretty much. Um, and like she used to like come over to my house. I used to go over to her house occasionally. Her family would invite me to like go out to some places that they would go. Like they went to a water park one time. That's the one that I remember for sure. They went to a water park and I went as well. And it was really nice. Um, but like yeah, she was like my childhood best friend. And I ended up like having feelings for her. So for a few years, probably more than like probably like maybe around, this is a estimate, 5 years, probably, I liked her with nothing coming out. I mean, come on, I was a little youngin'. I wasn't gonna say anything. Come on. Um, let's grab this. We might use this. Um, but like, yeah, probably like a little rough estimate of like 5 years. Um, oh yeah, let's go down here. Um, and nothing came out. Like I never said it. I never told her. Um, I think I think I did actually. I think maybe 3 years ago. I actually told her because we still like talked a little bit, and I think I was like, hey, um, back then I had a thing for you. I think it's like it like came up. I can't remember how. I didn't just bring it out of the blue. I'm not that type of guy. It definitely came up. I wouldn't bring that up out of nowhere. But I told her, and I think we kind of just moved on after that. But yeah, like uh, I think, man, I'm like trying to remember. I'm trying to remember stuff that I don't even know what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I after that I never really liked anyone, like had a crush on anyone. Like obviously I thought like people looked pretty, but I never had a thing for them, you know. Like if you guys have watched My Dress Up Darling, kind of like Gojo, how he explains it. Like I still find people like I still like found people like pretty and stuff and like attractive, but I didn't like think of them romantically, you know. Um, that's kind of how I felt. Um, until this is actually a recent event, sort of recent. Um, about a few months ago, maybe 9, I ended up developing feelings for one of my friends. I'm gonna go into some backstory of how this happened. Because I don't even know how it happened myself. Well, I do know, but I don't know why. Um, so this friend of mine was someone that I had met in my freshman year of high school, and pretty much, oh, was that lava? Oh, that's great. Pretty much, I had talked to her first. So I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to people. It's not something I like doing. Like especially initiating a conversation with someone I don't know. You know, um, I don't like doing that. It's not particularly my thing. But for this particular person, I actually did initiate first. 'Cause she was friends with one of my friends. Wait, no. One of my friends has a friend, and that friend is the oh my, it's so hard to explain. She's a third friend pretty much. She's a friend of a friend of a friend. Um that's funny. Um and I was like, you know what? I'll talk to her 'cause she seems nice and it would be nice to have more people to talk to. So I was like, "Hey." And then like I pretty much like acted like an extrovert. Outrovert. I acted like an extrovert. And we ended up becoming closer friends, and I ended up finding out that she was pretty much like me. She was like, this is the way that I've described it to like everyone that I've like explained this to. She was pretty much the girl version of me, which I am a rhythm game player, you know. I like anime, you know, the typical introvert. Um, I guess rhythm game isn't typical introvert, but you know, you know what I mean. Um, But she was pretty much the exact same way as me. We had the same hobbies, we were interested in the same things. Um, and honestly, like I never thought that I would think of her in a romantic way because I've never really thought of anyone in a romantic way after um the thing that I had with the other girl from church. So I never thought of it. But up until junior year, um, which is my current year, before we even entered junior year, I was in my room, just laying there. It was like midnight. I was in my thoughts, 'cause that's sometimes what I do. I usually just like lay there and think, and I'm like, man, life, life. And I was thinking about everything and everyone that I know, like my friends, my family. And she ended up popping into my mind. And little did I know, that little image in my head sparked romance. So I was laying there, and then bang, my heart fluttered, pretty much. That's the simple way to say it. I was laying there and I was like, uh, there, there's no way that I actually like her, right? And yeah, there was a way. So I ended up liking her, and I was like, oh my god, no. So I ended up trying to get rid of these feelings. I didn't want to see her as anything more than a friend. Um, and not in a way of like, oh my god, like, not like in a way of like acting like a tsundere, you know? I know I'm bringing up these anime references, but I was literally having an anime conversation right before this, so shut up. Um, like a tsundere, like I wasn't doing it in like a tsundere way, where I was like rejecting it, where I was like, no, I don't like her, when I did. Not in that way. I didn't want to like her. I wanted to stay her friend. Mainly because 90% of me was pretty sure that she didn't feel the same way. Here I am, single. Um, but 90% of me was sure that she didn't like me. And so I was like, I need to get rid of these feelings because I can't have this. I can't let this happen. I need to not let this be something that's in my brain. We need to move on. Um, but after talking to people and, doing my thing, I ended up realizing, you know what? Some people have been saying to, um, just live with it, never tell her anything. Some people have said, tell her, yes or no, it's whatever. And then some people were like, just do whatever you want. And obviously, I thought it through a lot. Because if she said no, obviously it would lead to my heart being devastated. Um, and let me see if there's any crops I need. Um, and like, just devastation in my heart. Um, but if she said yeah, then I would have a relationship. But I don't know. I ended up telling her how I felt after talking to a few people, and I was like, I'll just tell her. I actually told her through messages. You look, this was a few months ago. I'm not the same person I was a few months ago. I've already grown so. If I did confess to someone now, it would not be online. Trust me. But I ended up texting her and telling her that I had feelings for her. Um, and she rejected me. And it was sad, but I was fine with it at the moment. I was fine with it at that moment. Um, so apparently it had taken, so my heart knew what had happened. but my mind didn't quite catch it. You know, it was just kind of like a whatever, which is kind of what my attitude is. It's like whatever happens, it's like, yeah, it's fine. It's what was meant to happen. But um I ended up like probably like 2, 3 weeks later, I ended up thinking, I was in my room. I got back from school and I was like, she really rejected me. And for these past like few weeks and up to now actually, we haven't talked. We haven't said anything to each other, and I'm fine with it. You know, I talked to one of my friends, one of the smartest guys I know, um, and he was like, he agreed with me. He was like, "Yeah, you're cool, man." It's like, cause I brought it up to him, and he was like, "Yeah, no, it's fine, man." And I was like, I was thinking about it, and it's like, if she doesn't want to talk to me, then it's fine. You know, like if she like, I was thinking about it like this. If she really wanted to be friends, then like she would have tried to stay friends. But she just wanted to avoid me in general. I found this out by pulling a few strings, and you know, I found out. But it's been fine, honestly. Like I've grown closer to some of my friends because of it. You know, I was kind of just talking to them, and I ended up, you know, hanging out with them and doing my own thing, and it's worked out. It's all been fine. Obviously, if you guys have had, you know, issues like that with like rejection and stuff, it's part of life, you know. Not everyone is gonna like like you, you know. Um, and I've learned that. Ignore the dog. You know, he's kind of ruining the mood here. Um, but let's see if this blocks it out. I don't. No, I'm not doing that. But like if you guys have dealt with rejection, then or are feeling with rejection, I don't know. I think I'm gonna name this video something along the lines of something with relationships. I don't know. Um, but like if you are dealing with it, like talk with your friends. Like you don't have to talk with your family because I know some people don't want to do that. I mean, I didn't do that. I'm not gonna tell you guys to do it if I didn't do it. But like if it helps and you're close enough with your family, then obviously do that. Um, I personally just talked and hung out with my friends, and it worked out nicely. Um, I've been living my life, doing my thing. I started YouTube. I have 17 subscribers right now. Um, share this video. Oh my, share this video with all your friends. I want subscribers and views. Oh, it's hard for me to make jokes right now because this is a serious topic. I doubt anyone's actually this far in, but if you are actually this far in, leave a comment. Like, actually do it, because I don't want to make these long videos if no one's watching them. Um, but, you know, this has kind of been a rambling session, and no one's gonna click on this because of that. But, you know what? Here's the intro with the dog in the background. I know this video's long, but stick around. Give me a chance, please. I want views. There's a lot of chaos. Subscribe. Alright, there's the intro. But, yeah, like, seriously, like, relationships, you don't have to be in one. You may want to be in one, but it's not something you need. Focus on yourself. Make friendships. You know, you don't have to be the bad guy. Lego movie reference. I'm sorry. But seriously, relationships aren't that important. This might be funny coming from an Arrow Ace guy, but you know, it's whatever. do what you want. If you want to cheat, cheat. If you don't, don't. Don't cheat. Like that was horrible of me to say, actually. Jeez. But yeah, now that I'm done with my serious topic, how have your guys' day been? I know typically, I know I've been trying to like be like goofy in my previous videos. I don't really want to be a serious channel, but you know, I can be serious occasionally. A lot of people are immature these days, and you know, some people want to have mature topics, and there aren't people that are there to do that. And I can be there to do both, mature and immature topics. I'm ready for both, you know. But obviously this video is long, so I apologize. But I do hope that whatever you're going through, you'll get through it, because it'll all be okay in the end. Obviously, if you guys want someone to talk to, I'm always here. If you even made it this far. But you know, I'm not the best at keeping someone happy. Like, I'm not good at comforting. I'm good at listening, but I'm not really the best at comforting. Um, but yeah. I guess I'll do all this organizing off camera, you know. I really didn't do much. I kind of just wanted to just have a relaxing one. I know last time, the last episode was kind of like this. We actually made no progress this time, unlike last time, but I did want to, you know, just have a little chat with you guys. But I hope you guys did enjoy. You know, if you guys actually do like this content, actually do let me know. Usually I do it, and I'm like, alright guys, let me know what you guys want to see next, as like the YouTube thing, but like if this is actually something you guys want to like see, and you guys want me to be like, have some serious topics, then I'll do it. Or just life stories, you know, just let me know. I want to know what people want to watch. But yeah, honestly, for now, that's all. Um, the video on screen is nothing like the video, like this video. This is my only serious video. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.